Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, or welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Mr. Luck. Guys, Meganplays has spoken out. On TikTok, Megan posted a couple TikToks offering her side of the story and discussing the wild online allegations concerning the Leah Ash and Meganplays drama. Following from my last video on this topic, we reacted to a live stream clip of Creekcraft voicing his opinions on this issue. Since then, he has uploaded a YouTube short talking about it, but I'm not going to be reacting to that in today's video since it's basically going over what we already know. But if you would like to watch his YouTube short, then it's on his channel. Also, before we get into this video, this will be my final video on this topic. And there is honestly a legitimate reason as to why it will be my last video on this subject, which I will explain later on. But let's get into this TikTok that Megan posted. As with any other of my videos, I do just want to clarify that everything said is still alleged, and I know people are going to get ticked off by saying that. They're probably going to click off this video, but I'd rather be safe than sorry than erupt a whole drama. Even though Megan has basically confirmed it, I still would prefer to say alleged, just so that I can keep my channel and my community safe. But as you can see on the TikTok, Megan is sat at her desk and it seems very raw. She is talking to the camera about her side of the story. So let's go ahead and react to this full TikTok, and I will share my thoughts along the way.
Video because I do not know what I do and don't want to say. It's been a crazy time, as we all know. First of all, I've lost my voice. It's a little froggy.
I can really tell that she is trying so hard to choose her words carefully. She's not trying to disrespect anyone. She's not trying to add fuel to the fire. She's simply just trying to tell her side of the story to her fans, to offer clarity to the people who have supported her. And obviously Megan admires and appreciates all of the support that is on her channel, because she's been getting floods of comments of appreciation and support, which you guys should definitely do on her YouTube and TikTok. So yeah, make sure to go give her some love and appreciation. But also, she literally has a sore throat. This cannot get any worse for her, I feel like. So I'm so sorry that she's feeling under the weather. It's been a little while since the whole allegation started coming out, so hopefully she is adjusting to new life.
I went out this weekend. I don't know if it had to do with that. Like, I was doing some wedding
Apologies, I do tend to go off on tangents, but yeah, I'm sorry.
festivities, and now my voice is froggy. It's like kind of disappearing. Second of all, yes, I had a very public relationship, a very public marriage, and a very public life.
Yeah, I was gonna touch upon this subject anyway, but I can imagine that having this online public life really can't be any easier for this situation and for Megan, because now I feel like she's sort of been forced into saying something in responding. So many people have wanted to hear her side of the story, wanted to hear confirmations about this controversy, and yes, I'll admit, even I've wanted to know, but I feel like she's sort of felt like she's needed to come out and speak about it, and it must be kind of humiliating for her. I feel really bad that this has happened to a childhood YouTuber that many people have grown up watching. And since the internet likes to take pieces of information and create hysteria around it, Megan is trying to put out the flames respectfully, while also not angering people, but giving people semi-answers to letting people know this is what's happening. And I've heard some crazy things like, oh, maybe it's a PR stunt. I really doubt that. I don't think they would risk Leah's career being over and a real life marriage and fallout happen. I don't think that they would do that, which is why I think it's very important not to spread things around on the internet. So I feel like that's why she's potentially speaking out about this subject. And also she did mention that she has been attending wedding festivities, which, God, having a breakup with your partner, that's even harder to deal with. Going to support someone when they're having a marriage and yours is literally deteriorating, that is so hard to deal with and to bear. God, I feel so bad. Guys, I should probably have put a disclaimer on this video that we'll be digging into some pretty heartfelt stuff, so if you would want to click off now, that'll be fine, and I'll see you in another video. But let's continue, because I feel I don't want this video to be hours long. But yeah.
And now that life is different, I am getting a divorce. I am single momming it.
So she has literally confirmed that she's had a divorce and she is single mumming it. If that's not concrete information, I don't know what is. But in some ways, I'm very proud that Megan has spoken up. She is single mumming it. She's going to do an amazing job.
I am alone for the first time in a long time. And I am working really hard to adjust to my brand new life. Like this new transit of waking up alone, coming home alone, not really having anybody to just like talk with on the couch.
I can feel like the tears behind her. Like she's putting on this amazing confident mask in front of the camera, but in reality she really probably is feeling all of the emotions. Being cheated on and breaking up is really hard. I've never been through it, but life moves on unexpectedly. And I feel like if she was a smaller content creator with less followers, she would not be addressing the allegations in this way. If she was a smaller content creator, I think she'd be saying the first thing that would come to her mind. But she's choosing to say things carefully as to not anger people, which is why I kind of feel bad making this video, which is why I wanted it to be the last video on this subject. Because it seems like she really doesn't want to ponder on this chapter of her life anymore and wants to move on in her life. I don't know if she'll go into that later on in the video, she probably will, but that's the reason why this will be the final video on this channel. Unless Leah Ash responds and makes a public statement about this, which I don't think she will, but unless if she responds, this will be my final video, and this is the reason why, because I don't want her to feel like she has to keep making videos about this. But yeah, let's continue.
I just being alone, and so I figured with that, I think I'd like to start trying to connect with you guys more, come back to social media more. I kind of took a step back when I was focusing on like raising my daughter, which I am still very focused on that, do not get me wrong. I just don't show her face, so it's kind of hard to like balance both of those aspects.
I'm so sorry guys, there are fireworks in the background, so please bear with me. It's almost the 5th of November here in England, so we have bonfire night on the 5th of November.
And she's raising a child, so she has every right to take a step back from social media.
So I'm still very focused on that, but I do have more free time because I'm not hanging out with anybody. So I think it'd be fun to kind of come on here and do more vlogs and just get more connected online. I do want to say thank you guys so much for all the love and support that you've shown me during this very difficult transit in my life. Like, it's no secret that this has been...
I love how even in this situation she has admitted that through the bad there has been some good, and the support is really showing. She's made the confidence to speak out, and that's because she trusts the fans with speaking out about this situation, which is what I think is so amazing about her making this video. And there are a lot of bad people, but there are also a lot of good people who really like Megan and support Megan, which is what I absolutely love about this situation, is that everyone has been so nice and warm to her, which you should be to anyone.
Very life-changing, honestly. Very, like, it's been really hard. I'm not gonna lie, and I don't want to get into it because I will cry. No biggie. No biggie. We're good. We're fine. We're fine. Rejection is redirection. The universe removes what does not serve you anymore, and I do believe that there are really good things coming for me, and I have to believe that because
I think she is so right in saying that. New things will come for her. She will move on from this state of her life, and she will continue to flourish, whether that's online or offline, taking a step back from social media. I think that redirection line further solidifies why I want this to be my final video on this topic, and in some ways I'm kind of okay with that. I accept that this will probably be my last video on this subject, because she is at a point where I think she feels like she's okay with moving on from this point in her life, which is amazing. So she's okay with that, I'm okay with that.
I have to believe that there is a world where I will be happier than I was last month. I have to believe that, or else what's the point? You know? So thank you guys for all the love, the support, the kind words, like rallying around me during this like just insane time. Thank you my friends and family who have reached out and showed up in ways that I literally did not even think were possible. I so much appreciate it. But yeah, come along with me on the journey of rediscovering myself, my new life, and what I'm gonna do on the day-to-day, because I'm honestly not really sure who I am without the two people that I've spent so long next to.
If that doesn't solidify who she's talking about, I don't know what is.
But allegedly.
Don't come at me for saying allegedly all the time. I love how she's trying to redirect her life with her daughter and moving from this horrible stage. As she said last month, it was really hard for her, but this month I feel like there is definitely a switch. You have to believe in yourself before you can take any steps to even start improving yourself. It all starts with your mindset. I don't want this video to turn into like a huge emotional dump train, but I feel like that's what this video has already turned into. But I feel like that's important. It's important to sometimes vent a little bit and, you know, get supports and speak about how you're feeling. Mental health is an important thing, and I don't want to get too much into that topic because I still want to keep my channel a very light-hearted community. But yeah, I'm very proud that Megan made this video. Guys, I am so sorry. I feel like a lot of my responses there were very, like, muffled and were not really explained very well, but I wanted to approach the situation with raw emotions and not have a pre-developed script that I made sitting in front of me in Google Docs. This is a very hard situation for Megan, and I did not want to approach it through a script. If I'm lapsing a little bit or I keep on pausing between my sentences, I'm sorry. This next TikTok has the caption, October canon event, so brutal you realise nothing can hurt you more, so you become a low-key invincible. Which, honestly, yes, I absolutely love that for her. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I quote those lyrics a lot because I feel like this topic aligns perfectly with those lyrics. Once something bad happens, I feel like it strengthens you in some sort of way, and I feel like that's a good place to stop for this video. In fact, this is a good place to let Megan redirect. Please stop going into Megan's comment section and continuing this spiraling situation, because at the minute I'm pretty sure she just wants to forget about it and redirect her life, as she's stated. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and of course make sure to have a great day. Bye bye.